SNES, like even SNES and Genesis ports, which were decent arcade ports generally, weren't necessarily arcade perfect.
Yeah. So anyway, we blew up all the mechs. And let's see, they've only lost one of their scientists so far and none of the materials.
Stasis tubes. Interesting. Those do exist in canon, and in fact, they're featured prominently in the Periphery Handbook because Canopus has some stashed away. They become plot important in like the 3130s.
So they're kind of like just it's almost stasis, not quite, but almost stasis, so they have more time to heal somebody.
Yep. The thing is, like, when people come out of stasis, they tend to be... There's a good chance they're not going to be okay, and they tend not to live as long as they would like afterwards.
But they put materials in them. A specific genome of the ruling family of the Federated Suns.
Yeah, this is Operation Doppleganger.
Okay. I guess they're going to clone someone from the Federated Suns?
Not quite.
Eh.
Want me to talk about it?
Sure.
Basically, Max Liao, because the Helens are desperate at this point, he's looking for anything he can do that will screw over his enemies without costing material or lives. Not costing soldiers, essentially. One of the plans he comes up with is Operation Gemini. It involves brainwashing and genetically tampering with someone in order to make them into a double of Prince Hanstavian. They managed to successfully capture Hanstavian and replace him with a double for the reason that this operation fails is that one of Hanstavian's lifelong friends, Arden Sortek, winds up catching up with him and being like, "You're not him." Like, just by noticing various tics and things. And finally, like, the thing that puts the final nail in the coffin is, like, Arden Sortek's like, if you're really Hanstavian, go into his mech and activate it. And he's not able to, because he doesn't know the actual password, because nobody knows the password.
Well, so we have a choice now. I mean, I'm not that strongly committed either way here.
Like, this is... Operation Doppelganger is despicable, and it's the reason that Hanstavian goes after the Capellans in the Fourth Succession War, as opposed to going after the Combine. Basically, Hanstavian is like, not only did you try to take over my nation and run it into the ground, you took a man, you broke him, you stole his life from him to do this. We don't know who this man was. We will never know. Granted, Hanstavian takes some notes from Operation Doppelganger for reasons later, but we won't get into that right now.
So, on one hand, this is pretty nasty stuff. On the other, Who knows if we'd get out of here alive if we tried to back out of it.
Yeah. And canonically, either way, Operation Doppleganger is gonna happen. They're gonna pull it off.
So let's, I figure we might as well keep one side happy with us.
Yep.
Because I don't think Davian's just going to let us walk away.
Yeah.
Yep. Protest. Granted, this is going to be base defense.
Damn it!
Yep.
Is it too?
Yes, it is too late to pick the other one. Okay, yeah, nobody's hurt.
I told Star we're involved in literal crimes. Her response is peanut butter. No. No, the other kind of war crimes.
And this is a pretty hefty payout.
Actually, of all people, Comstar attempt to do something like this not very far from now. Comstar is worried about because they're the ones who know the most details about it. They are deeply worried about the upcoming alliance between Davian and Steiner. They know it involves the marriage of Melissa Steiner and Hans Davian. So they come up with a plan to fuck it up. The plan fails. Basically, at some point, Comstar was able to get some of Hans Davian's DNA, and they were able to get Melissa's mother, Katrina Steiner's DNA. They do some splicing and attempt to create an illegitimate bastard of those two. And they basically plan to unveil this one to just mess up the marriage between Hans and Melissa, and to essentially throw off the alliance and foment discord. I think this is another case where Arden Sortek might be the one who had stopped it. But unlike Operation Doppelganger, he makes sure that nobody knows that this happened.
Yep, let's see how bad this is. Okay, so it looks like it's this base with 3 walls around it. And Group 1 is coming straight from the front.
Okay, y'all. Stay frosty.
Yes, Commander.
But because the Capellans are the weakest of the successor states and the one that has pretty much been hit the hardest, they are... And they started out as the smallest successor state. They are the one that is not afraid to cross lines when it comes down to survival. Basically, the Capellans, from their foundation, are of the mindset of, it's them or us, boys!
I don't know where anyone else is going to come from, but right now, the back, they're going to have spotters to get any shots in. They might be able to take that one. But the good news is we can lose 4 buildings.
As opposed to the 2 last time.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And here's the mission border back there. Okay, I'm gonna keep you here, you here.
Standing by. Moving out.
What else we got? I saw another one. There it is. A 70-ton mech there, a Shadowhawk here, and a 60 there.
Apparently, Carlos Santana just passed out on stage.
That's not good.
That is very not good. I like Carlos Santana.
Good to go.
Okay, I can't get a direct shot on whatever that 60-tonner is over there.
All weapons are go.
I was
You
hoping to
tried.
get lucky. So as slow as it is, the Annihilator's still going to start marching his way over here.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about that side.
Right torso, left torso destroyed.
I think it has no weapons left. I'm not positive.
What's up, boss?
It has an SRM-2 somewhere. I don't know if it has any ammo for it, but you know.
That's a kill.
Now, if we can keep doing that, we will deny them spotters for any units that decide they want to come up from the back.
Star wants to know if the war crime is tickle.
If the war crime is ticklish?
If it is tickling.
No, not in this case. And that is a grasshopper.
You cut that out, grasshopper.
What can I do?
Hey,
for
grasshopper.
On
We've
my
got a
way.
better version of you right here.
Which is impressive, because the grasshopper's already a...
you? Want some more? Huh?
Socks with sandals is what she's asking now.
Not crimes against fashion.
I wear socks with sandals sometimes.
That doesn't mean it's not a crime against fashion.
Actually, since I've been back in this neck of the woods, I've been wearing my socks quite a bit. Yep. I did not bring them with me when I went to the bar.
I was gonna say, if you brought them with you, they would have landed in an incinerator somewhere.
Yep. She wants to know if the war crime is Crocs.
Acknowledged.
Should I tell her the war crime is Crocs?
That hit something good.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
There they are.
Oh, they're back there, are they?
Yep. And back there.
Oh, okay. Vindication, then.
Waiting for orders.
I think we fire crocs out of some of our weapons.
Good to go. Copy that.
Oh, let's see. Get rid of the grasshopper there.
Enemy down.
They're getting one building.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
They've got a lock on me.
Friendly structure down.
Now they're going to get 2 buildings. Fortunately, there's not much I can do. I can at least get that one in visual range and shoot it with the stalker.
Yeah.
Because if this keeps up, we will have to restart this mission.
Yep. And nobody wants that.
Standing by.
I definitely need to... Because I need to blow the dragon up, but I
Yeah.
do need to get this quick draw's attention.
Receiving you.
And the main things we need to do now... Because if we can take out the dragon, then that takes out their spotting ability.
Yeah.
I hear ya.
Although I'm running so hot.
Vessel delivery.
The game's skipping around a bit right now. Well, the K2 catapult's gotta be... I don't like my options.
This one seems to be going hard, but it's in lines. That makes sense. It's Danae.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, that's good. Dragon is still shooting at us.
Yes, Commander.
So, let's take this off.
Given everything I've done. Waiting on you, Commander. Moving out.
One less mech to
Should have
deal
won
with.
when you had the chance.
Damage minimal.
Commander?
Okay, I need you. Start running
Burn.
back this way. Because I've got two more mechs over here that are not light mechs. Unfortunately.
Engaging target. Solid connection on that one.
Okay, it can't see. I don't think they can see inside the base right now. There's certainly enough of them, though.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Waiting for orders.
What happened?
I cannot repeat it in this video,
On it.
is what happened.
Did somebody mention where a croc was going to get placed if it showed up in her vicinity?
No.
What's up, boss?
I told Star a little bit about the details of the mission.
I copy.
Yep.
So a catapult and a grasshopper and then a 65 and a 70 I haven't uncovered yet.
Firing all weapons.
Guys, I'd like to vent heat for a minute. Oh god.
You just did vent heat.
I'd like to vent more heat now that I've fired everything.
Well, you took out a catapult.
Damage minimal.
The McMurder
I hear ya.
is now an easy bake oven.
Right now, the Burton's more of an easy bake oven than it is.
Yeah.
Granted, it can still fire off 3 large lasers and sink the heat.
Uh-huh. There's more where that came from.
Jaeger mech and a Thunderbolt over there. One less catapult in the world.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And I'm okay with that.
Commander.
Jeez, even our missile boat is overheating.
Yep.
Target confirmed.
Need something, Chief? On my way. Roger that.
If nothing else, I'm just going to draw some attention.
Yeah.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, the Burton is not going to get to anybody quickly.
Moving fast.
But it can get rid of that heat.
Ready for orders. Got it.
I think those... Yeah, they're coming around this side.
That's a choice. Huh.
How's it going?
Well, they're running away.
Roger that.
So we'll take the event just to kind of follow and bleed off the heat.
They've decided you're the biggest threat. I mean, rightfully
Waiting on you,
so.
Commander.
Yep.
Sprinting.
That does kind of make things go much slower.
Damage minimal.
And they're going to have a very hard time whittling it down with what they're using.
Receiving you.
Enemy
There we go.
Good to go. Moving to position.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
Hi, it's me.
I mean, it's not going to be much. I mean, it's not going to be a headshot, but they did turn the backs.
Yeah. Ass shot, go.
Tango down.
What do we want to call that?
What can I do for you?
I can't think of a single phrase I can utter in this video.
Don't need to tell me twice.
I probably shouldn't say it at all, but I'm thinking things. The grasshopper took offense to that.
Barely a hit, Commander.
Well, at least they're giving us an opportunity to vent
Ready
heat,
for orders.
which small favors, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see how you like
Oh,
Mission
interesting.
Successful.
So we lasted the 10 rounds.
Yep.
So now we have to escort them. That could have been much worse.
Yep.
The fact that they decided to go around the back instead of trying to actually go to the closer entrance. That was a choice. And I know those mechs had jump capability on them.
Yeah. At the very least, the Grasshopper did.
Yep.
And the Quick Draw obviously did back in the beginning, but,
Okay, and for immediate deployment, we are still in good shape.
yeah.
So let's see, what do we have? One good medium laser, a couple of decent arm mods, a couple decent gyros. In the meh TTS. Can I just make any of these? I can make a K. I can make another K2. Might as well, since I can.
Throw it in the pile.
Yep. I don't need another Thunderbolt. Eh. We'll just take the laser. We did get a gyro out of it.
I dub it the Gear Loose. I can feel you glaring.
I'm just trying to remember if that was the one Lin-Manuel Miranda voiced.
No, that was, Fenton Crackshell Cabrera.
Yeah, that's right. It's been a little while since I've watched any of the DuckTales reboot.
Star and I do that for date nights.
That mech you asked for is cleared for
I
mining.
still wish they'd been able to call the one guy Duckerberg. No, seriously, that was the original plan.
I get why they wound up not being able to.
Yeah,
but
legal
damn.
said no. Legal
Yeah.
said absolutely not. But that instead of Mark Beeks, it was supposed to be Mark Duckerberg.
That would have been amazing.
And legal just went, no.
Mark Beeks, like... So, like, Star and I adore Glomgold. Star and I like, Ma Beagle and the Beagle Boys. Whenever Mark Beeks shows up, we're like, God damn it, not this bastard again.
And he is.